Hello guys, episode 7. Today is April 9. So we'll discuss the question number 1 for today. Which of the following are false about support for marginalized individuals for livelihood and enterprise, that is the SMILE scheme? It is jointly launched by Ministry of Rural Development and Ministry of Tribal Affairs. The scheme was officially launched on December 25, 2024. That is the birth anniversary of Vajpayee. So here, schemes related always 2 statement or 3 statement questions will come in UPSC Prelims, and mostly they always ask the ministry, the launch date, and the fund allocated for that. Okay, this is the maximum questions I have seen in the past 5-10 years. So you should always focus on such factors whenever you're preparing any scheme. So here both the statements I have given wrong, so they are asking for false, so both of them should be false. Okay, both of the statements are false because its Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, and it was launched in February 2022 and not on December 2024. Okay, so it is showing the implementation, like what is the nodal officer doing in different places and different cities, and how it is chosen and all based on tourism, cultural importance. So this is going to help the marginalized individuals, and that is why it will have an economic and social impact. And about the Jajpur district in Orissa, and its significance is mentioned here, and it has been repeatedly coming in news. That is why a question is expected on maybe in a different way, or maybe comparison with other schemes. They may ask a question, so you have to note down every scheme which comes in the news. Which of the following statements are true about the Commission on Narcotic Drugs, or CND? Okay, it operates under the UN ECOSOC, or the United Nations Economic and Social Council, and it monitors global drug policies. Then India is chairing the 68th session of the CND for the second time in its history. Okay, so these kind of things are again factual, but when it comes in news, UPSC tends to ask it, especially about United Nations bodies. Okay, so here if you see the second statement, slightly we have made it wrong. It is for the first time in history India is going to chair this, and that is why it's more important. Okay, so the second statement will be wrong, first statement will be correct, and answer will be 1 only. Okay, so India has been selected to chair the 68th session of this thing for the first time, and this is UN's primary body for drug policy, and it operates under the UN ECOSOC. Okay, so it will be monitoring all the global trend and looking to oversee all the implementation of any such activities. Okay, it also functions as a governing body of the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. So India's chairmanship, obviously in most of the international bodies, India is becoming the chair in the last 3-4 years, if you notice, and it will continue happening because India is kind of a leader of the global south, and many people believe that India is the one leading through the global south, can end most of the wars and many issues which is going on in the world. Okay. So these are again more details about the focus areas like drug trafficking, substance abuse, all these things which affect the health and the peace of the world, that will be taken care. Okay, and other bodies also, CND we already discussed, ECOSOC and UNODC. This I have mentioned separately because these are the things you have to go and do a little bit of homework, or if you are already enrolled to my test series, we have PDFs dedicated to all the international bodies in the world. Okay. Now, Tutse, seen in news, is a traditional what? Is it a savory of Rajasthan, or a holy drink of Goa, or a sweet dessert of Himachal, or a rice beer of Nagaland? Okay, this again, the festivals culture is the area where UPSC focus whenever they ask questions on art and culture. Okay, that too they relate to current affair and ask, and this is also a current affair related question. Okay, so this one is actually the rice beer of Nagaland, because in Nagaland, when the 25th Hornbill Festival was going on, there is a debate on whether liquor should be banned or not, and different opinions are there. Okay, some organization will tell something, and the church will oppose that we should not promote liquor, we should focus on the culture. So these kind of things are there, but between all this traditional rice beer, the Naga rice beer, is permitted. It's permitted in the festival. Okay, so that is why it was there in the news, and it was highlighted also in wherever you read it. So go and read newspapers daily. We are also giving daily notes on this. If you are not yet enrolled, you are missing a lot of content. Okay, daily at least 25 to 30 pages of notes covering at least 8 articles from all the newspapers in the country. I'm giving you detailed notes, okay, so that you can enroll up to next 17 months also. Offers are there up to 17 months, that is till your May 2026 prelims. You can enroll as a package, and daily I will be giving you notes PDF. Okay, so these kind of things, don't miss it. Come and contact me in WhatsApp. Now, International Debt Report 2024 is released annually by which of these bodies? So all are these famous bodies or popular bodies. So here, this International Debt Report, before telling you the answer, I'll again remind you, these are part of our test series, whatever questions we are discussing, all subjects plus 12 months current affair MCQ PDFs. If you need, you can get it at this golden offer. It's given only to people who are watching this video. Okay, so you can simply screenshot this and send it to this WhatsApp, and you get access to all these PDFs, which will be with you all the time, and you can use it for any future exams in the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years you're giving exam. These things will stay with you, and it's going to be effective for all those exams. Okay, because all subjects are covered and 12 months of current affair is also covered. The subjects are mentioned here. Okay, there will be not a single subject which you miss, including maps or economics or history, art and culture, polity, everything is there. So try to enroll and have the best content with you and study in the right way. Okay, so this report is published by World Bank. It's an annual publication. Every year it comes out, and they give details about the low income, middle income countries and the ranking of different things, how much external debt each of these countries have. So it has hit an all-time high. Every country after the COVID, you know, everybody have been economy has been crashing and everybody needs fund, and so all these details, okay, whatever they lended or borrowed and all these things will be there in the International Debt Report 2024. Which of the following are true? This is the last question for today. Indian Rubber Institute was founded in 1950. The International Rubber Conference Organization is based in India. So again, date, time, and the organization's headquarters, these are the kind of, again, favorite areas of UPSC. So here, both the statements should be wrong. Yes, it's wrong because it is found in 1987, Indian Rubber Institute. An international rubber conference, if you see, it is not based in India, it is based in London. Okay, very rarely international bodies are based in India. So you should know, like Solar Alliance, these are all the basic things, or one or two are there which are international bodies and still there in India. Okay, so that basics you should know. So this RubberCon 2024 happened in December, and based on that, the theme or these things UPSC may ask, but more than that, you should focus on international bodies and Indian bodies, which I mentioned here. Okay, that's how we frame MCQ. It's not like we put some dummy MCQs in our test PDF. You will have the news covered, but we will be putting the static part of it as the MCQ, so that it will be a learning for your future exams. So this all MCQs which you're putting on YouTube is part of our PLUMS series, which we have been doing for last 2 years, and thousands of MCQs are there free of cost. Daily 5 MCQs will come. So subscribe to the channel, only then you will get notified of the next episode. Okay, and some of the videos are visible only to those who have subscribed to the channel. So simply hit the subscribe button and enjoy these free MCQs. I'll come up with the next video so that you will be among the top 50,000 students who are seriously preparing for this exam. Okay.